Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Bash Harry. This is the Harry Knit, and today I'm finally going to do something I've been meaning to do for the past few years, which is to do a styling video. This is such a throwback to me because I used to do styling videos on my old YouTube channel when I was still in uni. Knitting was kind of a subset to that because I really loved knitting, but I never actually knitted clothes until now. Now that I have some clothes and I have a reason to do a try on video, I thought it would be a really great way to merge it together. It'll be super fun. I'll show you how I personally style my knitwear for the weather in Brunei. I know in the northern hemisphere, it's beginning to be spring, summer, so hopefully some of these outfits will give you some inspiration on what you should wear. My credentials is I was a fashion blogger back in the day. I was in my fashion blogging era. She had her Chelsea boots. She wore all black. She went to London Fashion Week a couple of times. Does she do that now? No. She sits at home and she knits, but you know what? That was an era. I'm gonna pin this to my shirt so hopefully we can talk and not mess up the audio. That does not look right. Okay, I hope that's okay. So joining me for this video, it is in collaboration with Cosy Island. They sent me some shoes, so I'm so happy to be sharing with you guys how I'm styling my knits along with these shoes. In terms of versatility of footwear, I think Cosy Island is definitely top notch. So they sent me 3 different types of shoes to try out and then wear in this video. So it's really exciting. I am constantly in need of versatile shoes. I'll be honest with you, my go-to shoe in Brunei are a pair of sandals. And while those are comfortable, they're not the most versatile. I can't necessarily wear like my sandals when I'm going to a work meeting because sometimes they tell me that I have to wear like socks. I'm like, sandals with socks. I don't want my toes to show all the time. So Cosy Island shoes are really versatile and I'm going to show you exactly why. Cosy Island reached out to me with the promise of comfort without compromise, which is very important to me. I have done my time wearing heels out every single day. I don't do that anymore. I'm a very sneaker sandal girl now, but I really wanted to get back in and wear heels again, especially when I'm out and about for work events and for weddings, because it is also wedding season. I've got cousins that are getting married. I've got friends that are getting married. I need to look comfortable and nice when I'm at these events. So if you want to check out the website, they have so many offerings from bags to shoes and accessories. And if you do check out the website and you want a discount, you can use the code YT10HARRY. That's YT10HARRY. I'll have it up here somewhere. You get 10% off. And you also support the channel, which is so nice. Thank you. Heart emoji. Hearts. Let us do a quick unboxing for these shoes and then we'll get started with the outfits. Fun fact, I got these shoes, I think a few weeks ago, but it was during the thick of Raya, so we were very, very busy. And I had to open these shoes for customs and they actually recognized me. That was really, really funny. So she was asking what they were and I was like, oh, they're shoes. And she even asked where they were and they said they looked really, really nice as well. So that was really fun. We've got 3 shoes and let's start off with these black heels. They are Commute Elegance pointed toe heel pumps. I have my notes on my laptop right now. These are a beautiful pair of black pumps, which I feel like every girl needs, but I do not have one in my life for some reason. I think my last pair broke on me, or they were like 6-inch heels. I cannot wear 6-inch heels anymore for more than 30 minutes. So these are so cute. What I like about black heels like these is that they're so versatile. So you can dress them up, you can dress them down, you can go for very casual or to very formal events. I think these heels can cover a wide variety of events. So I'm going to show you a work day and then maybe a date night look. If you can tell, these are made with like this knit fabric, so it's a very breathable and soft fabric material. Can you see me? Am I too light? I have no idea how the lighting on this camera is right now since I'm sitting not too far away from the windows, but like I'm filming this at like 5:30, so it does get pretty hot sometimes. The next shoes I got were Da, 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 da. These are my Grace Lith pointed toe muled heels, comfort version. These are my first ever pair of mules. I don't think I've ever had a pair of mules before, even though they're very similar to like my go-to sandals. I don't know what the brand is, to be honest. My grandmother gave that to me because she didn't want them. So she gave them to me and I was like, great, perfect. I'll have my grandmother's shoes. But these are not your grandmother's shoes. These are so nice. They're very similar to the reasons why I use my grandmother's shoes, because they're very easy to wear. You just slip them and go. I really like the look of these specifically. I think with the textured rubber soles right here at the bottom, as well as the fabric materials, this would be really great for daily meetings, to work, etc. Like sometimes, most of the times, I try not to have meetings every day, but if I do, I try to schedule them in the morning, and I do want to look presentable, especially because I've had last minute meetings with people before and I am wearing my really ugly sandals and my oversized jean jacket. So having these in the car to really dress up the look is so important. Plus, it's convenient. And last but not least, which is probably my favorite pair of shoes, because at the end of the day, I was still born and raised in 2010 Tumblr. It is the Commute Zipper Pointed Toe Chelsea boots. These are so pretty. This is in the color, I think forest green, although I could be wrong. It is a very deep green, and I've never had a shoe that was this deep green color. This, I don't know if you can tell based on the lighting, but it is this really rich, dark green. Not quite emerald, it's a bit too deep for that, but I love a good Chelsea boot. I used to have a pair that I wore so often until they broke down, the rubber peeled off, the PU leather was gone, but I still loved it. And for the longest time, I've been searching for a pair of new Chelsea boots, and I think these are perfect. They almost look black in certain lighting, but it's definitely green. I think for shoes like these, they really bring out a pop of color, and I can definitely see myself wearing this for formal events or even a date night look, or when I'm going out in the evening and wearing jeans. I have some ideas in my brain and I will show it to you later. Ooh, my goodness. You've seen all the shoes already. Now it's time to do the outfits. Bam. This outfit is definitely work appropriate, especially with the long sleeve turtleneck, the black trousers, well, they're more gray, and then the black pumps. I used my Party Cardi vest by Jamie Creates here on YouTube. I test knitted for her, and I thought it'd be a really nice pop of color for this whole outfit. I really love adding pops of color to my outfit, so having this vest on against a sea of black is very nice. To me. Personally, I'm not really a neutral girly. If I go neutral, it'll be all black, but then I'll add a pop of color, whether in my jewelry, my shoes, or another layering piece. So that's what the Party Cardi is. Pairing it with these black pumps from Cozy Island really cinches the deal to me. It's very corporate, it's very professional. Do I look like I'm going to the office instead of a studio? Oh no, it's up to you. You know what I feel like in this outfit? I feel like Anne Hathaway from The Devil Wears Prada. I don't know why, I think it's the sweater. This is the very V-neck raglan by Jessie May Designs. This is one of the first sweaters I have ever made. I think it's my second or third one, I'm pretty sure. And then I paired it with a gray skirt and of course the Cozy Island black pumps. This is very office appropriate in my opinion. I feel like I've definitely worn an outfit similar to this when I was working in legal. I think overall it is very cute, it's very nice. I wear leggings with it, but that's just a personal preference when it comes to me and skirts. But I really like pairing black socks with black heels. I think they just look really funky and fresh. You can wear like different colored tights. I think they would be really cute for the occasion, purely up to you. Especially since the gradient of the sweater, the yarn that I was using was, if I remember correctly, it was Elise cotton batik, if I remember correctly, which is why the stripe gradient looking thing is kind of mismatched at the sleeves, but nevertheless, I still love it. I don't wear this sweater as often as I should. I think with this outfit, I might have to start. The light is getting very dark. This afternoon because it's already like 5:30 when we're filming. But this is the first outfit with the mules. I consider this my going to the studio, doing admin work kind of outfit. I'm wearing the So Summer shirt by Jessie May Designs. This is one of my favorite t-shirts that I've made probably ever. And then I'm pairing it with my Cahaya Bandana. I think I featured both of these in my most worn knits video that I posted, I think like a month or two ago. It's really nice. It's really comfy. And honestly, with these heels, they just give it a nice pop of a workmanship, of classiness, makes it look a lot more refined than a usual lazy day, work day stuff. You know what I mean? This is my usual go-to outfit, especially when I'm like just going to the studio. I'm not meeting anyone except for the other businesswomen that share the space with me. It's very much, I want to be comfortable and I don't want to feel like I'm doing anything more than I have to. I'm putting just the right amount of effort, which is exactly what this outfit is. With the heels, it makes it a little bit more elevated, but I can easily slip them on and off because they are mules. I think this is a really cute outfit. This is definitely something I have worn multiple times throughout the years and will probably continue to do so. This is the first time I think I've ever shown this dress on my YouTube channel, and I don't know why. I love this dress. I made it in 2022. It took me 3-4 months of labor, and it's gorgeous, and I never wear it, even though it's made out of 100% cotton. I forget what the dress is. I think it's the Made You Love dress. I'll link it below. Oh, I sneezed on my microphone. I'm so sorry. This is how you know that I've been out the whole day and this video is being filmed late at night, basically. I think I paired the shoes really nicely with this dress because it is cream. It still has like these flecks of color, the green, the blues, the purple. It's like a rainbow on top of a sea of cream. And then these apricot shoes just really tie the look together. Next outfit. This is probably the most winter-esque outfit in this video. Let me explain. When I think of a Chelsea boot similar to this one from Cozy Island, I think of my time back in uni when it was winter and I would use those boots until they wore out. And that's why I decided to pair the boots with my mala sweater that you can find on Ravelry, as well as some regular light wash denim jeans. These jeans I have worn to death. They were originally my sister's and then I stole them. Thanks Shasha and Aisha. But I really love this outfit specifically because it's so cozy and the pop of green is really nice against this like just not turtle. Where am I going? It's really nice with this sea of blue. I think the green is a nice pop of color. And if you really want to elevate the look, I think if you have a green bag or even a red bag, it would look so good. So I highly recommend this outfit. Really cute, really pretty. Oh, I love the boots. They're so nice. And they're very comfortable too. I can like walk. I can kick butt. They're fitting. They're nice. I have no complaints. Okay, next outfit with the pointed toe boots. This one is something that I would consider probably like a nice date night out. I put my hair in a bun wearing my Rehat sweater. Usually my Rehat sweater is something that I wear basically at least once a week because I love it so much. Even though it is 100% wool, I still feel like it's a lot more comfortable to wear during the spring because it's so sheer the way that it's knitted. I paired it with the Chelsea boots because I think with the green and the purple, it goes really well together. I paired it with a midi skirt and leggings because this skirt is a little too high up for my personal liking. But I think this is a really great way to play around with color and texture while still keeping it very light and fun. Ta-da! Do. I'm sweating so much. I am sweating because I'm like changing and Brunei is hot, okay? It's very, very hot. Okay, I think that is enough for this video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And don't forget, if you do want to check out their website, you can also use the code YT10Harry for 10% off. But until then, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for Cozy Island for sponsoring it and giving me an excuse to wear multiple different outfits in one day. And I will see you later. Yeah, check out the website. It'll be fun. Okay, bye.